Hello from Portland. So the theme for this week is home, which is a word that can have many interpretations, and today is a good day to talk about it because today is the 12th anniversary of the day I met this guy. And if I'm going to talk about what I think of as home and what I think of as family, he's right at the center of it. We had our first date on January 14th, 2001, and I'd like to say that we just knew right away. We knew pretty fast. I won't say that I knew the first date that I was going to spend the rest of my life with Chris, but it felt different. And it must have been pretty clear from the beginning that there was something there because I remember I had been casually dating another guy, nothing serious, and we had made plans for Valentine's Day because I didn't want to be alone on Valentine's Day. And then I met Chris on January 14th, and after that date, I realized I did not want to spend Valentine's Day with anybody but Chris. So I called that guy, and in what I hope was a sensitive way, told him, I have to take someone else to Valentine's Day. And he was very nice about it, and we weren't going to end up together. But if my life were a romantic comedy, I would be the bad guy who dumped this guy a month before Valentine's Day, and then he goes off and falls in love with Paul Rudd or whatever. I've really never felt as comfortable with another person as I do with Chris. And as goofy and old-fashioned as it sounds, I really have felt since that day that wherever Chris is my home. But there's something about having that kind of connection with someone that grounds you. The paradox is that being that connected to someone, being that grounded, really makes it possible for you to go to places you never would have gone before, both literally and figuratively. Just literally speaking, I've been to many more places with Chris. I've traveled much further. I moved my entire life from Texas to Portland. I would never have had the courage to do that by myself. I became a parent. I would never have been able to do that by myself. I know a lot of people are single parents and they're amazing, but it would have scared me too much. I've been thinking about this more recently, and I found a quote from Raymond Chandler that really summed this up for me. It's in a poem called Late Fragment, and he's sort of summing up his life and describing why it was a good life. He wrote, "Did you get what you wanted in the end, even so? I did. And what was that? To feel beloved, to call myself beloved on the earth." The earth is a big place, and it can be very lonely and very scary. And it's really good to be able to call yourself beloved. And thanks to a date I had 12 years ago today, I can. And for that, I'm very grateful. I love you, Chris. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.